Hello and welcome. The map is Metropolis. Our players in the left-hand side, the upper left-hand side, we have EmpireKas as our red Terran. And in the upper right-hand side, we have our blue Protoss, aTnSocke, or Socky, I'm not really sure. We'll just call him Sock for now. Okay, so we've got Sock going against EmpireKas. The map is the beautiful city of Metropolis, known for its beautiful and lovely suburban homes, and its alien races battling for domination of the universe. And you thought that the inflation was a bad thing. I mean, next minute you got Protoss walking into your homes and just blowing you to bits, and then there are nukes going down all over the place. It's not a very nice place to live, really. Maybe you should live on Ohana instead. At least that way you can have a lot of bacon before you die to some sort of battle, some kind of extreme conflict going on between these two races, these two alien races, because the Terran are actually kind of alien, if you think about it. Not really. But maybe. Just maybe. For the purposes of this video, Terran, the humans, are in fact aliens. It's like Planet 51, they've landed on Metropolis and they're just going to start blowing everything to bits. Even though that didn't happen in Planet 51. Like I said, they're the aliens. And we got a probe starting to sneak his way into EmpireKas's base, making sure that he can get in there before anything gets down to wall him out, to block his entry, lock the doors, and stop those Protoss getting in. And we have a gateway going down for Sock, with the barracks just nearly finishing up. But before it gets to finish, this probe will taser that SCV. It's not a very nice time to be an SCV. You could die. The mortality rate of SCVs goes up this day. That probe is out for blood. He's out for some SCV blood. That barracks just finishing up. We have a Marine on the way, but that probe wants that kill. He desires that kill, and eventually is just going to let it go and run out of the base before he can get gunned down by a Marine. We have an SCV on his way to Sock's base, checking out, seeing what he's up to now, because he knows that he's being exposed. His nefarious plans have been seen, his expansion has been known about, and is known about, and his probe is now dead. That poor probe. Well, the other player's probe. I don't know, I get confused sometimes. We now have a Nexus probably going down out of Sock. But not before an SCV gets in and sees everything. He sees the cybernetics core. He sees the gateway producing something, which will be, in fact, a zealot to chase off this overzealous SCV and try and deny some scouting. We have the Nexus down now for Sock, and that probe will try and chase off the zealot. We have a couple of Marines out now for EmpireKas. Looks like we have a Stalker on the way, a Zealot heading over to... Oh, that's not a Zealot, that's an SCV. Where'd that Zealot go? Did he get cancelled? I don't know where that Zealot's hiding. He could be anywhere. It's the Metropolis. He could have just walked into somebody's home and started making an omelette, because omelettes are tasty. We have the second gas now going down for Sock, and the command center is just about to finish for EmpireKas. It has indeed finished. It is now turning into an orbital command, so that he can drop down all those mules. And we have a Stalker now out stalking away. He's on the prowl. He's looking for any lonely Marines or lonely SCVs, anything he can find and kill, because he's on the hunt. And we have a robotics facility now going down for Sock. Whole bunch of barracks just about to finish. We have 3 more barracks on the way. We could see a ton of Marines. We could see a ton of Marauders. We could see everything happening. We could even see ghosts. We could see nukes, because nukes are fun. Unless you live in Metropolis, in which case you don't want nukes going off, because that radiation really messes it with omelet makers. I don't know what it is, but apparently when a nuke goes off, omelet makers just stop working. It must be some sort of high-tech gizmo that omelet makers use in the world of Starcraft 2. That's why no one likes it when Terrans nuke the place, because then you lose out on your omelettes. We have 2 gateways going down for Sock, and an observer going out. It will be heading on over to the main base of Kas. I have a couple of Marines just securing that watchtower, bullying any Stalker stupid enough to come anywhere close. We have tons of Marines now out. He may go for some kind of push. A couple of Stalkers will see this. He may be able to try and prepare But nothing can prepare you for an onslaught of Marines. A Marine walks into a bar and there are no Stalkers left, because they will kill them all. That's what Marines do. They're not very nice. Gateway's just finishing up. We have another observer coming out. There we go, there's the observer. Marines are going to head towards the mineral line. They might kill off a few probes. They might just kill off a couple of Stalkers. Probes will die this day, but not before they kill themselves some Marines. Probes are deadly. Don't let a probe catch you off guard. A couple more Marines now. They've just taken out some more stuff. More probes will fall. More Marines on the way. Tons of Marines. Lots and lots of Marines. And we have Stimpak on the way as well. Marines are all going to finally die. More are on the way. There's another 3. Taking off a Stalker, who is now just a pile of junk on the floor. We have a couple of Stalkers finally being warped in with another Zealot, who will finish off these couple of Marines. But more are constantly on the way. But now they are going to hightail and run back. The damage has been done, though. Workers have been killed. 8 workers have been killed. Lots and lots of workers. A couple of Stalkers are heading out there. Got the observer running around over here. Well, not really running, sort of floating around ominously. Is that observer? We have a robotics bay on the way so that he can make all these wonderful colossi, or just make that observer fly around a little bit faster. Because everyone knows that's OP. Ultimate counter to Marine rushes. The fast observer. We have a factory just about to finish for EmpireKas. We'll most likely have a starport going down soon. We have a couple of Marauders mixed in with the incredible amount of Marines now. A couple of Stalkers just relaxing next to the statue, just admiring its statueness. This bronze Marine saluting something. Not quite sure what. Maybe it's that warning sign over there. He's saluting the warning sign. Warning signs shall be saluted. And respectfully. We have a couple of Stalkers, a couple of sentries, a couple more Zealots being warped in. Because he knows that EmpireKas is looking to do some damage, as Terrans are always looking to do. Because that's what Terrans do best. They kill things. That's what everything does best in this game. Kill stuff! Apart from buildings, they don't tend to do that quite so much. And with the exception of cannons, I suppose. And we have a Colossus just finished, so this push will not do very much once that Colossus starts swinging those massive arms of laser death. But of course we have stims, so those will just run away. Run far away. For any hope of life. Colossus just walking back now, a little bit risky. He could have been picked off by a couple of Marauders. That is one ballsy Colossus. We have a couple of medevacs on the way. We have a factory just flying around. Maybe he's going to try and squash some Zealots. Just land on top of them. Extended thermal dance now halfway done. We have a couple more gateways on the way, as always. Looks like EmpireKas will destroy these destructible rocks. How dare they oppose him? And he may even be looking to take a third. We have a lonely Marine just parked outside just beyond the mineral line over here to make sure that when that Protoss takes the base, he knows about it. We got another Marine just taking the watchtower, but it looks like he will meet his end. That poor Marine, he served his Kas well. Can't really call it country, because it involves solar systems and several planets and all sorts of different regimes. So we'll just call it Kas. He served Kas well. And he died for the cause. Couple of Colossus making their way across the map so that they can kill stuff. We have a pylon up. Looks like we may see an attack, but a second bunker is just about to finish. Another bunker over there. Come on, you can slip another Marine in there. Another Colossus out. We have a warp prism on the way. Might be used for a drop in the main. Might be used to micro Colossi. One can never know. We have a couple of Vikings out, but they aren't going to do too much. Not fast enough anyway, but that Colossi is in fact going down. His shields are almost down. Hull damage will start up next. We have a factory floating above just to be a pain. Just above those Colossi. Just trying to look threatening. A couple of Colossi are going to laser off some of these Marines and Marauders, trying to turn them into roasted marshmallows. Third Colossi now joining up. A couple of medevacs are just parked over the top of the Colossi. May get sniped down by Stalkers. It looks like Kas is going to retreat to the safety of bunkers, which can be repaired. A couple of Colossi are going to snipe this missile turret. It's not a good time to be a missile turret, especially when you're on fire. SCV in position to try and repair this bunker. And I'm not sure if Sock really wants to engage this. We have tons of SCVs being pulled off the line trying to repair this bunker. A couple of Marauders trying to chase off. A couple of SCVs could go down now just simply from that Colossus splash damage. Deaths. Lots of deaths for SCVs this day. Tons of deaths. Colossi are raining fiery death upon all of those Marines. All of those Marauders will be nothing but cinders. And it looks like, will Sock continue with the push, or will he pull back and take a third? Seeing as Kas has just taken his third. And he will be dropping mules all over that mineral line, trying to get further and further ahead. We have a factory just floating around here to see if he tries to swing by for another angle. May see a Stalker fall. We do see a Stalker fall. We may see a Sentry fall. Will we see the Sentry die? The bunker finally goes down, but there is in fact a second bunker. A couple of Colossi, we're going to retreat. There is Stimpack used. A lot of deaths for EmpireKas. More warp-ins for Sock. It looks like he's going for this. This is his all-in. He might want to try and put some pressure on this third base. SCVs are pulled off the line to try and repair the bunker, which has 2 Marauders in it. All of those Marines, all of those Marauders are just getting roasted away, but this 3 Colossi just roasting everything to pieces. Lots of SCVs are dead. How many workers have been killed by this? 25 workers killed, and I think that's all from just the repairs. We have an observer just chilling out over there to make sure no drops happen. And it looks like Sock is getting repelled once again, but he's going again and again and again. He will smash his head against the rock that is EmpireKas until EmpireKas shatters, or Sock shatters against the rock. This Colossi may just get focused down. It has very, very little hull left and only a few shields to try and protect it. There are no Vikings out. There are basically just SCVs and a couple of Marauders out now. It looks like Kas has been broken. He might just go in to try and finish the job, but we still have production out here. A few more warp-ins going, a couple of sentries, a couple of stalkers. These 3 Colossi are being an ever-present pain. One of them gets hit a little bit, but those shields, they regenerate. We have a 4th Colossi on the way, just in case one of these dies. And we might even see that medevac dying. And it looks like Sock is definitely going to be taking this game unless something incredible happens out of Kas. Sock is doing quite well for himself. He is now roasting away a barracks. Vikings just popped out and they will die before it gets a chance to shoot anything. Anything at all. Looks like a Marauder might just be popping out of here, but who wants to run out of a burning barracks? And EmpireKas says GG! And Sock wins the game. I hope you enjoyed. Cheerio.